Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date!
These talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their new button.
My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking.
And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello Mr. Right.
So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by Star Times Solar and supported by Indomie.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as the with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and 070-1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels, comfort and class redefined.
Bisi, calm down now. Now the babe they look, we don't me they look am. I don't be the close eyes they work now. What thing they do you? Call her Alpha. Talk to call her. But she don't believe that she be my only babe.
Hello, Bisi. Bisi, she don't cut call.
Please leave now.
What's happen now?
Now so she they do. She go say make I not follow babe. Talk make I not look babe. Impossible.
Bro, Sabek, calm down now. Don't mind them. I go call you for phone. No be, bro.
Hello. Make I not lie you. That babe says she fine. I even call her number. We even come out, but we don't do anything, we just dance.
Bros, what's with that?
Free on Glow Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 15 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. New customers also enjoy a welcome bonus. Glow Unlimited.
It's here. Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is back and better.
It is our goal to match-make eligible singles with their ideal date, interest date, and perfect date to finally become that golden date!
These talented singles are not just endowed with physical attributes. They also possess a wide range of emotional attributes which will help that one person to find their new button.
My name is Kiki, I am your host, and I'll be doing this with my partner in matchmaking.
And my name is Prince Nelson, and together we are going to usher you into another sumptuous season of Hello Mr. Right.
So you make sure to join us every week on ST Nollywood Plus, on Star Times, and Star Times on our Plus other partnering channel.
Hello Mr. Right Season 3 is proudly powered by Star Times Solar and supported by Indomie.
Good evening, and you are welcome on another edition of News Diary. News Diary is a compilation of fresh reports and some of the ones that made headlines in the course of the week. I am Toyin Battery. We'll go on a break. News Diary returns with the news of the day. Please stay with us. federal government this Saturday said it will release 11.995 billion naira within 72 hours for the payment of outstanding arrears, including accrement allowance to doctors and other health workers across the country. This was contained in a statement issued by the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in Abuja and signed by the Deputy Director and Head Information and Public Relations Alaba Balogun. According to the ministry, the move is part of ongoing efforts to resolve welfare concerns raised by the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors and other unions, and to reaffirm the federal government's commitment to industrial peace and reform in the health sector. The statement said the assurance was reiterated during a high-level meeting led by the Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Isiaq Salako, between the top management of the ministry and the leadership of NANT following the association's recent agitations over welfare and professional concerns. The assurance comes amid a nationwide strike that began this Saturday, involving about 11,000 resident doctors across 91 healthcare facilities. These striking doctors are protesting unpaid arrears, delays in allowances, and other welfare-related issues despite earlier assurances from the government. The National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party has suspended the National Legal Advisor, Kamadin Ajibade, National Secretary Senator Samuel Anyanwu, Deputy Legal Advisor Okechukwu Osua, and National Organizing Secretary Umaru Bature for 1 month following a court ruling that altered the party's planned national convention. PDP National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba, who disclosed this to journalists, said the decision followed an emergency NWC meeting held this Saturday at the party's office in Abuja. He further stated that the suspended members have been referred to the PDP disciplinary committee. You are still watching News Diary. We will go on another break. It continues shortly. Please stay with us. Now to some of the news that made headlines in the course of the week. Stakeholders in the Southwest region during the week identified dialogue as a vital tool for deepening Nigeria's democracy, saying it can only be effective when it fosters trust, builds consensus among diverse groups, promotes accountability, and encourages inclusive participation in governance. This formed part of the resolutions at the Southwest Stakeholders Dialogue held in Akure, with the theme Strengthening Democracy Through Dialogue, Assessing Progress, Charting the Future. The report. The Southwest Stakeholders Dialogue, convened by the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Political Group, Afenifere, in partnership with the Dawn Commission, brought together governors, ministers, royal fathers, government officials, and other dignitaries to deliberate on strengthening Nigeria's democracy and finding shared solutions for national progress through dialogue. The leader of Afenifere, Pa Ruben Fashoranti, who was represented at the event, said the summit reinforces the collective unity of leaders as the Southwest continues to stand as a beacon of hope in the region.
Leaders who should be collaborating for the good of our people, love in needless combat over party supremacy. This must end today, here and now.
Chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum and Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, alongside Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, emphasized that democracy thrives when dialogue promotes justice, unity, and the welfare of the masses, noting that the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu is yielding positive results and deserves continuity.
We're beginning to see stability. We're beginning to see growth. We're beginning to see commerce coming together at most difficult times in our country, and that is happening at the center.
Dialogue is not for talk alone. We must walk the talk. Dialogue must birth actions. We must strengthen our institutions to work for our people. We must renew trust. I am glad to say that in line with the renewable policy, trust of Mr. President, the bond between citizens and government are being strengthened.
Other speakers described the summit as a platform to deepen collaboration, confront regional challenges, and build hope for the future.
Further restructuring must ensure equality of opportunity for all citizens, together with maximum opportunity for personal, community, regional, and national development.
This engagement reflects our shared commitment to inclusive governance, regional cooperation, and sustainable development.
Ministers at the event presented their scorecards as part of efforts to promote transparency and accountability in governance. In Akure, and the Southwest Stakeholders Dialogue Summit held in Akure during the week was wrapped up with a call to stakeholders to strengthen democratic governance and promote regional development through unity, continuity, and shared purpose, and values that once defined the progress and prosperity of the Old Western region. Abud Karim Ahmed reports.
Discussions on the second day of the Southwest Stakeholders Dialogue focused on the need for an integrated transport network linking roads and rail lines across the 6 Southwest states to enhance trade, mobility, and economic growth. Participants also emphasized the importance of regional collaboration in resource management, with a call for greater control of Africa's mineral wealth by Africans themselves.
The resumption of legal extraction and operations has increased the number of persons employed, the royalties and fees paid, and this has boosted government revenue.
The dialogue further stressed the need for leaders in the region to rise above partisan politics and adopt policies that promote development, good governance, and shared prosperity. Another key point was the call for stronger legislative cooperation across the Southwest to ensure effective implementation of regional policies and resolutions.
We set out as a government to deepen federal-state partnership across the real sector of the economy, as well as in the soft areas, including fiscal governance.
The objective of this summit would be to align regional policy priorities that promote socio-economic development.
Organized by the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Political Group Afenifere in collaboration with the Dawn Commission, the Southwest Stakeholders Dialogue aims to foster cooperation among governments, institutions, and communities in the Southwest towards achieving lasting regional development. In Akure, Abdul Karim Ahmed, NTA News.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during the week reiterated his administration's commitment to the welfare of traditional rulers as part of efforts to strengthen grassroots governance and promote peace and stability across communities. He was speaking during the official presentation of new vehicles to traditional rulers in Akure. Abud Karim Ahmed reports.
Research shows that the traditional institution remains a vital link between government and the people, serving as a channel for policy communication, conflict resolution, and community mobilization for development. As part of efforts to enhance the welfare and mobility of traditional rulers, Ondo State government presented new sport utility vehicles to them. Lucky Aiyedatiwa said the gesture is in fulfillment of his promise to uphold the dignity and efficiency of royal fathers in the discharge of their duties.
I'd like to once again commend all our traditional rulers for your steadfast support and partnership in driving development in our state. Your leadership and wisdom have been instrumental in fostering peace, unity, and progress among our people.
Chairman, Ondo State Council of Obas and Olowo of Owo, Oba Ajibade Ogunye III, commended the governor for fulfilling his promise, noting that the gesture would further inspire traditional rulers to continue contributing to the peace and socio-economic development of their communities.
Your giant strides across Ondo State are noted, and as we have been doing, we continually support you.
This move is expected to strengthen the traditional institution and promote greater collaboration for peace, stability, and sustainable development across Ondo State. In Akure, Abdulkarim Ahmed, NTA News.
The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, during the week restated its commitment to deepening collaboration with state attorneys general in strengthening the rule of law and promoting transparency across all levels of government. This renewed commitment was emphasized during a roundtable engagement with attorneys general in the southwest held in Akure. Abdulkarim Ahmed again report.
With the theme Institutional Integrity and Regional Cooperation, the role of Attorneys General in advancing a corruption-free Southwest, the conference focused on strengthening the administration of justice and promoting adherence to the rule of law. Chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Musa Adamu Aliyu, emphasized that transparency, fairness, and accountability must remain central to legal governance for the fight against corruption to achieve lasting results.
Sustained and dependent on federalism is the current challenge for the legal profession in Nigeria. Hence, the theme of the final breakout zonal session of the Attorney General session on strengthening the rule of law in Nigeria. We have taken steps to educate local government council and other Nigerians about the meaning of and the implication of Supreme Court decision through educational and awareness programs.
Former Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Moyosore Onigbanjo, SAN, underscored the importance of personal integrity and independence among attorneys general, stressing that resisting undue influence is vital to sustaining public confidence in the justice system.
Once a good person or somebody with courage, integrity, fair-mindedness, and whose fidelity is to the rule of law takes office, that person will not have a problem in putting the rule of law first.
The meeting marks the final in a series of 6 zonal consultations organized by the ICPC to develop coordinated strategies for strengthening the rule of law across all levels of government in Nigeria. A communique is expected to be issued to capture the resolutions reached and outline the next steps for implementation.
The Commandant General of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Professor Abubakar Audi, during the week said over 1 billion naira has been paid as compensation to families and next of kin of officers who lost their lives or sustained injuries during operations across the country. He was speaking during an official visit to the Ondo State Command of the Corps in Akure. Oluwakemi Ademola reports.
Ondo State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps is the 26th formation visited by the Commandant General, Professor Abubakar Ahmed Audi, as part of his nationwide tour to assess operations and boost personnel morale. Professor Audu disclosed that federal government has provided modern equipment and increased the number of armed personnel from 15,000 to 25,000 to enhance the core capacity in crime prevention and the protection of national assets.
There is this retirement benefit that before will see a Commandant General, a Control General, or Deputy Control General in paramilitary. When they retire to penalty. Which is just a small party of pension fund. Our pension was nothing to write home about because it is contributing pension scheme. But now, the minister has secured approval for all the DCGs up to retire with their salaries.
He noted that the era of stagnation in officer promotion was over, with new training and career development programs now in place to strengthen professionalism within the service.
We have developed other strategies which I wouldn't want to unveil here. They are security tips, and that is our security strategy. But I tell you that henceforth we have developed strategies on how to, how to manage, how to really, when we now find ourselves in ambush, we know what to do.
It is expected that the visit will further motivate officers of the Corps in the state to deliver more effectively on their mandates. Nta Akure, Oluwakemi Ademola, NTA News.
You are still watching News Diary, and you are still on some of the reports that made headlines in the course of the week. The federal government during the week distributed agricultural inputs to smallholder farmers in Ondo State under the renewed Hope agenda on food security, in a renewed effort to tackle food insecurity and promote sustainable agriculture. Adebayo Jegede reports that the intervention was also expected to enhance agricultural development drive and contribute to national food sufficiency in the state.
It was a moment of renewed hope for farmers in Ondo State as the federal government commenced the distribution of agricultural inputs through various farmers' associations across the state. The intervention, which includes fertilizers, herbicides, and farming equipment, is aimed at boosting productivity and ensuring food security in line with the renewed Hope agenda on agriculture.
On behalf of the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kari, under the renewed Hope agenda of President Ahmed Tinubu, I stand to present these items in Ondo State to Cocoa Farmers Association of Nigeria, and our wishes is that we have more exports and the nation will have more money for a better, stronger economy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The Minister of Agriculture, Senator Abubakar Kyari, represented urged beneficiaries to make judicious use of the inputs to enhance their yields and contribute to national food sufficiency.
Our expectation from them is to put to work the inputs they have and work with the extension agents around them to ensure that our expectation of bomber effect is achieved.
We try as much as possible to put some logistics in place that all the farmers concerned were able to get their inputs as early as possible.
Beneficiaries expressed appreciation to the government, describing the support as timely and encouraging.
We promise them that we are going to make use of these inputs judiciously, and we are going to make sure the affordability, availability, and accessibility of food in our state and in Nigeria as a general.
And we are thankful. So for this input today, apart from being used judiciously, it's a practical demonstration of government commitment to fight food insecurity and to support the smallholder farmers.
With the distribution of the inputs, government hopes to improve productivity, create economic opportunities, and drive rural development across the state. Nta Akure, Adebayo Jegede, NTA News.
As part of efforts to create jobs for rural youth and women through agricultural enterprise development, the International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD, in partnership with the federal government, during the week revealed that it trained 612 youth. It will train 612 youth and women in Ondo State. The national coordinator of IFAD, Dr. Fatima Aliu, explained that the additional financing phase is designed to consolidate and expand on the successes already recorded under the program. Oluwakemi Ademola has details.
The incubatees were drawn from 10 communities across 10 local government areas of Ondo State, which are Akure North, Akoko Southwest, Akoko Northwest, Owo, and Idonre. Others are Ondo East, Irele, Ilaje, Esiodo, and Ileluji, Okegbo. According to the organizers, the additional financing project is aimed at deepening economic empowerment and promoting wealth creation through agribusiness enterprise development.
The incubation model is a novel model of agribusiness development in Nigeria. It has not been done anywhere. It is only the first time in Nigeria where an agribusiness operator in a community is selected and we make sure it has the capacity to train others who, after a period of 2 production cycles, now become graduated and they are now empowered to continue in their chosen value chain that they were trained in.
Declaring the orientation open, Ondo State government reaffirmed its commitment to improving the rural economy through agricultural expansion and inclusive growth.
When they train this, they are going to be given stipends, they are going to be empowered, then they make sure they continue with the training they have gotten here, so to also train others. So as you can see, you see the testimony that some that were incubatees before had also become incubators.
The incubatees will be exposed to various farming and agribusiness programs in their respective local government areas with the goal of enhancing productivity and self-reliance.
We are in 4 major agro enterprises. The value chains that are assisting in cocoa production, in cocoa from production to processing to marketing, the same thing for cassava, then poultry and fishery. So it cuts across the value chains that we have: production, processing, marketing across the 4 major agro communities.
In this, we should be able to be financially buoyant. We should be able to establish like fish farming on our own, poultry farming, animal farming on our own, to establish, to create job for the society and to be economically buoyant.
I believe that this training will boost my business on agriculture.
Since the inception of the IFA/FGN agricultural project in Ondo State in 2020, about 4,250 youths and women have benefited through capacity building and empowerment initiatives. In Akure, Oluwakemi Ademola, NTA News.
And lastly tonight, a call was during the week made for the review of obsolete forest laws and the enforcement of stiffer penalties for violators as part of measures to address the growing menace of deforestation in Nigeria. A professor of forest inventory and ecology at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Professor Victor Adekunle, made the call while delivering the station's 186th inaugural lecture in Akure. The report. With the theme, the Nigerian Unprotected Protected Areas, Forest Conservation and Assessment, the inaugural lecture divides forest conservation into 3 phases to include reservation phase, exploitation phase, and the development phase, stressing that at the beginning, the issue of forest conservation was not handled with levity. Professor Victor Adekunle emphasized that as beneficial as forest is to the overall development of the country, the protected areas are now unprotected due to series of threats ranging from humans' inhumane actions and environmental factor, which according to him needs urgent attention for the sustainability of the forest.
The first recommendation is the management of forestry or forests should be on sustainable based manner. The reckless allocation of forests to concessionaires should stop. Now every tree that is cut should be replaced. Now special funds should be reallocated for forest development either in the state or in the nation.
The Vice Chancellor of FUTA, Professor Adenike Adeniji, and other guests noted that the lecture is a contribution to the frontier of knowledge towards forest conservation.
He emphasized the importance of conservation if the man needs to survive. If man will survive, then we need to conserve our forest resources.
It is better
to preserve our forests, not to just deforest it and just leave it without doing anything to it.
The inaugural lecture is the 186th in the series in Akure. And that's News Diary tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.
It's a place very close to you. A place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate